Three critical things are happening underneath your grass right now, and ignoring them will completely destroy your lawn by August. Over 20,000 destructive grubs are about to hatch right beneath your feet, ready to devour every single grass roots. At the exact same time, aggressive crabgrass and deadly lawn fungus are waiting to wipe out your beautiful yard. Most homeowners find out about this hidden danger far too late, when their grass turns yellow and crispy. By late summer, your yard will be covered in ugly brown patches, and wild animals will dig it up. Sadly, that expensive emergency bag of fertilizer from the local store will not save your yard at all. Your lawn will not be dying from the summer heat, but from what you failed to do right now. You still have a short window to save your yard, and the real solution is incredibly cheap. Saving your grass requires just 3 simple products, 1 free Saturday morning, and absolutely 0 expensive brand name items. Today I will show you exactly what to buy, where to find it, and how to apply it. The major lawn care brands definitely do not want you to know these highly effective money-saving secrets. Let us dive straight into the very first hidden problem, which is the massive invasion of underground grubs. These tiny, white, C-shaped beetle larvae live in the dirt and aggressively eat your grass roots from below. When the summer soil temperature rises, these destructive pests finally hatch all across the country in massive numbers. A typical suburban yard can easily hatch over 20,000 hungry grubs during the next 2 weeks alone. You will not see this damage initially because it happens several inches deep inside your dark soil. When animals start tearing up your yard later, they are simply looking for those juicy grubs underneath. The big brand names sell a popular grub control product for a very high price at hardware stores. If you flip that expensive bag over, you will see an active ingredient called chlorantraniliprole at a low percentage. The patent for this specific molecule expired years ago, allowing generic versions to exist on the market. Commercial landscape supply stores sell the exact same molecule, but at a strength over 2 times more potent. One affordable commercial bag covers a massive area, making it nearly 4 times cheaper than the famous retail brand. Even better, this powerful molecule stays active in your soil for up to 4 full months with ease. A single smart application right now protects your grass completely from today all the way through late autumn. The big corporate marketing departments want you to apply it constantly, but the chemistry absolutely does not require it. Applying it is incredibly simple if you just use a standard broadcast spreader at the recommended bag rate. Always walk your lawn north to south first, then cover it east to west for perfect even distribution. Be sure to water it in within 24 hours so the medicine reaches the deep root zone. While those tiny grubs are hatching underground, a completely different battle is happening right above your soil line. The young crabgrass that sprouted weeks ago is currently sitting at a very vulnerable growth stage. This brief moment is the only time you can spray a selective herbicide to kill it safely. If you wait too long, the weed matures and becomes completely immune to standard lawn care chemicals. Missing this tight 2-week window means you are stuck with ugly weeds until the cool autumn arrives. The famous multi-step retail programs sold at big stores are actually one of the biggest marketing tricks around. They sell you a colorful bag of weed and feed that your parents probably used for decades. Read the active ingredients carefully, and you will only find simple broadleaf killers like 2,4-D and dicamba. These basic chemicals easily kill dandelions and clover, but they will never touch a single blade of crabgrass. Crabgrass is biologically a true grass, so broadleaf herbicides are explicitly designed to completely ignore it. When the crabgrass inevitably takes over your yard, the same company happily sells you a second expensive product. They offer a small, ready-to-use spray bottle that costs a fortune and covers a tiny area. Treating a normal suburban yard this way will cost you nearly $100 for every single application. This expensive backup spray only exists because their main multi-step product fails to work in the first place. This is not an accidental flaw in their system, but a highly profitable corporate business model. The specific molecule that actually eliminates crabgrass and cool season turf is a powerful compound known as quinclorac. The patent expired long ago, and you can buy a generic concentrate bottle for a very cheap price. You only need to mix 1 single ounce into a gallon of water using a simple pump sprayer. Instead of spraying your entire yard, you just spot spray the visible weed clumps to save your money. 1 affordable quart of this generic chemical will easily treat your suburban yard for several long years. Do the math and you will see the generic option is vastly cheaper than buying retail spray bottles. Once you finally notice this corporate pattern, you will never look at retail lawn care products the same way. Every single retail product is cleverly designed to create a need for the next expensive retail product. The basic weed and feed fails on purpose, so you buy the emergency spot spray later in summer. When that window closes, they sell you an expensive lawn renovation kit to fix the bare patches left behind. Every single failure has a follow-up product waiting for your wallet, keeping you trapped in a cycle. Now let us look at the third critical window, which retail companies have ignored for 50 years. Lawn fungus, specifically known as brown patch, is a destructive disease that thrives in warm, humid summer weather. It activates when nighttime temperatures stay high for consecutive nights, and dew sits heavily on the grass blades. Once brown patch takes hold, it can easily destroy a perfectly healthy lawn down to bare dirt. A preventative treatment right now costs almost nothing, but fixing dead grass later will cost you a fortune. The big retail brands choose not to sell a highly effective preventative fungicide for this specific disease. That missing product on the store shelf is a deliberate choice to maximize their annual corporate profits. Lawn fungus is not a problem they want to solve, but a problem that creates desperate new customers. Once your yard is covered in dead brown patches, you must buy their highly profitable grass seed kits. These companies actually make far more money when your grass dies than when it stays beautifully green. The proven molecule that professional golf courses use to prevent brown patch is a systemic fungicide called propiconazole. You can purchase a generic bottle of propiconazole at a landscape supply store for under $20. One single bottle will easily protect your entire yard from fungus throughout the hot summer months ahead. Apply it preventatively with a simple hose end sprayer right when the hot summer nights start to arrive. Monitor your lawn closely through July, and simply reapply the cheap solution if you notice any disease pressure. Now you know the 3 essential products, but you must stop 3 common habits that ruin them. The very first bad habit you must completely abandon today is applying heavy fertilizer during hot summer months. Cool season grass naturally enters a semi-dormant state when the intense summer heat hits the soil. The crown of the plant becomes stressed, and the delicate root system becomes highly sensitive to chemical salts. Putting heavy nitrogen on a lawn in this weak condition will severely burn and damage your grass. The big brands know this fact, yet they still heavily market summer fertilizer bags with bright, sunny labels. These expensive bags contain high nitrogen levels alongside weak surface insecticides that never reach the underground grubs. You are literally paying these corporations to weaken your grass so they can sell you a recovery product. The most important action you can take this summer is choosing to leave that fertilizer bag at the store. Put your lawn spreader away after spring, and do not touch it again until the cool autumn arrives. The second mistake you must stop immediately is cutting your lawn far too short during the summer. Raise the cutting deck on your mower to at least 3.5 inches before the heat arrives. Tall grass naturally shades the soil underneath, which successfully reduces water evaporation by 30%. A thick canopy also suppresses crabgrass germination by completely blocking the direct sunlight that weed seeds desperately need. Mowing your lawn short just to make it look tidy will quickly guarantee a brown, crispy yard. Never remove more than 1/3 of the grass blade length during a single weekly mowing session. Always leave the grass clippings on the lawn because they quickly break down and return valuable nitrogen for free. Throwing your clippings into trash bags literally wastes $30 worth of natural fertilizer every single lawn season. The third terrible habit is giving your lawn shallow, daily watering sessions for 15 minutes every single evening. This routine might feel like good homeowner behavior, but it completely destroys a healthy, deep root system. The water never penetrates deep into the soil, keeping the surface wet and creating perfect conditions for fungus. The roots stay shallow because they never have to grow deeper to find hidden moisture in the dirt. When a severe August drought finally rolls in, your shallow-rooted lawn will collapse completely in just days. The professional rule is delivering 1 to 2 inches of water weekly in a single deep soak. Always water early in the morning so the sun does not evaporate it, allowing leaves to dry completely. If you learned something valuable today, please leave a comment below with your biggest lawn care struggle. Do not forget to follow and subscribe right now for more honest, professional tips to get the yard you truly deserve. Let me know in the comments if you are skipping the retail store this weekend.